How's it going, everybody? Roadblock Airsoft here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to maintain your gas blowback pistol magazines, how to clean them, fix them, and everything in between. What you're really going to need is of course your pistol mag, a small screwdriver head, or a very small one, to punch out pins. That's mostly what it's for. Next, you're going to want some Q-tips. Then you're going to want some silicone oil, 100% silicone oil, because you don't want your O-rings to, disintegrate, for lack of a better term. First, this is for KWA ATP mag, but this should be across the board for most mags, especially KWA. This is the NS2 system. But first, you want to go take off this base plate here. Then you're going to take your small screwdriver head, and there is, let me focus. There are two pins, one right there. You see that one right there. You're going to punch them out. And I'll do this with a hammer. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure your gas mag doesn't have any gas in it like I just did. It really doesn't affect the gun if you did that, but not the greatest idea. Next, you're going to, well, I didn't punch these pins out all the way, and there's just a little, they're sticking out the other end, so I'll take needle nose pliers and get them out. There's one. Sometimes they can be difficult, but not most of the time. There we go. That's easy. Then you shouldn't take much, and it should just be able to drop right out. This is what your KWA mag will look like for the most part. Okay. Next, I want to show you this piece. This piece is what we're going to look at. Okay. See this piece? There's a piece that goes around here. It's rubbery. Just take it off. There you go. Okay. And that's called the gasket. And what that does, it's like an O-ring, and it seals the gas. And this is what, like, if your gas is leaking, this is what probably the main cause of it. So you might want to replace this, or at least clean it up. This is why my gas mags don't leak. It's because after every day of gaming, of airsofting, I'll take this out and clean it and lube it up. And what silicone oil does, it keeps it nice and moist, so it doesn't like dry out. And so what you're gonna do is take your silicone oil. If you have spray, you can spray it on there, but I usually don't use spray. I'll just use the stuff KWA gives me. I'll get some silicone oil, then rub it all around the gasket. Make sure it gets nice and lubed up. Let me zoom in. Just make it all shiny with silicone oil. Okay, this is already done, so for the most part I'm not going to do it. But next part, grab this piece that came off your gun. Go ahead and put the gasket back on after you have lubed it up, and throw it back on this piece. There you go. Okay. Alright, there we go. It should be put on there pretty nice, and you can add another layer of silicone on top if you really want to. But for the most part, that's how you maintain the gas blowback pistol magazines. for KWA at least. For other ones I don't know as much, but I'm sure it's a similar process. And just go ahead and punch these 2 pins back in, which shouldn't be too difficult. But for the most part, that's how you do it. And thanks for watching.